During times of uncertainty, it's comforting to know we have a healthcare system in our community that's been committed to supporting us for well over a century. In this current time, we are standing together, and our bond is stronger than ever. KDMC, caring for our community like no one else can.
All right, Coach, you want to start us off?
Yeah. That's one of the very best ones that we've had in my short 3 years since I've been here. We played so well, got ourselves in the mix. Just against State, I don't know. Our whole team, they didn't know why. We just didn't have juice, and they wanted to win that game as bad as we did, and our fans did. And so, we watched the tape, and we're going to practice that afternoon. And Devontae and Jarkel came to me and said, Coach, trust us here. I just think our team mentally, we need this afternoon off. I said, guys, I trust you. And I didn't really want to do that, but I said, I trust you. And so we took the afternoon off. The players did. Obviously, we did the scout and all that kind of stuff. But we came back on Monday, had a tremendous practice, one of our best game day practices today. And we beat a really determined Missouri team. They came back and took that lead. And for us to do what we did down the stretch, I'm really, really proud of them.
Nick, go ahead.
Kermit, you talked all season about needing to win low-scoring games, needing to win ugly. Is this kind of the blueprint for how you guys can get off the bubble, is to win games like this?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great point. Whether you win games in the 80s, whether you beat Tennessee 52-50, or beat a really tough Missouri team 60-53, everybody in college basketball has got to find different ways to win right now. I think people in our league, and the fan bases across the league, have to understand how balanced this league is, just how good the teams are, how well prepared they are. And but you're right, there's another way to win and a good way for us to win it.
Ben, go ahead.
Yeah, Kermit, you've talked before about when you're not shooting the ball well, not letting it affect other areas. And Jarkel, he didn't shoot the ball well, but then to sink, I think 6 free throws in the last 46 seconds. Just what did you think about him? And just
we love getting the ball in his hands. We've changed our press offense up a little bit, put Luis taking the ball out. He's our safest guy, and it's great to get Jarkel the ball. He and Devontae Shuler are our very best free throw shooters. That's always great late game. And Jarkel had some great looks, mid-range he normally makes. We had all the confidence in the world, but you're right. I mean, he just stepped up there and key free throw, one after the other, 6 straight times.
Parrish, go ahead.
Kermit, kind of following up on that, you spoke after the State game about letting offense affect defense, and you guys were really struggling to get shots down early in the second half, but it looked like you were able to maintain your defensive energy. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, it was, Parrish. I thought we got the ball around the goal, and we didn't get it in the goal, and we turned it over a couple of times, but we hung in there, and all we talked about during these timeouts when Missouri was making the run, I said, guys, we knew they were going to make a run. We knew it was going to happen. We're tied. I think there's 2 media timeouts to go, trying to win a media timeout, and they just held true to form. Then I thought late, obviously we ran a really good inline of bounds. The guys executed it great. Devontae hit a big 3. Luis, kind of the play of the game, drove it. Great baseline, kind of dump off to KJ for a bucket. So they finished well offensively.
Neil, go ahead.
Hey, Kermit, before you met with Jarkel and Devontae on Sunday, what was the plan for Sunday afternoon? I assume it was a little different than that.
Yeah, it was, Neil. It was going to be a little bit different. It wasn't going to be a 2-hour marathon, but it was going to be about an hour and 15 minutes of some physicality, and I tell you, I've been in it for a long time. That one stung me. It stung me. And kind of what was on the line, I just didn't think our team brought it. You can get beat, like a game like tonight where both teams just played, but I trust Devontae. Devontae's been with me for 3 years. I watched him practice. I trust Jarkel. I know, and they're not soft. They've been really good practice players. And I just knew when they talked about it. And I said, guys, I trust you. And I hugged them both neck when we were leaving the floor tonight. I said, Coach, we love you. I said, I love you. And I told you I trusted you. And you responded well. And so that's what good veteran guards do. And sure glad I listened to them.
Earlier in the year, Kermit, you guys let some games get away, and tonight you had a double-digit lead. Missouri came back and tied it up. Jarkel got a bucket to kind of stop the bleeding and went back and forth for a little while there. What happened to sort of let you guys settle down and take control back of the game?
Yeah, I thought we finally started rebounding the ball. Neil, we couldn't rebound the ball for a while, and their comeback, they got every ball. I just trying to get fresh guys in there. We couldn't get a 50-50 ball. They're playing over the top of us. And then finally we settled in our zone and went back and rebounded the ball. Our first shot defense wasn't too bad. It was just the other plays. And then to out-rebound that team by 9 was great for us.
People will say you were off the bubble on Saturday. Now they're going to say you're back on the bubble. You got 2-3 games left. What kind of is the message to your team moving forward?
I told our team, I said, guys, you go through tough stretches. You see it all around college basketball. People will start doubting you. Fans will doubt you. And they're just passionate. I get it. And I said, guys, we just got to trust ourselves. And we're still right in the middle of it. We still got some great opportunities. We talked about being a quadrant 1 game tonight. And, obviously Vanderbilt and Kentucky, 2, really good teams playing well. And who knows what'll happen on the 6th. Maybe they'll send another team to us on the 6th. So, and then the conference tournament, Neil, you still got opportunities. So we still, we got a lot of basketball ahead of us.
Thank you.
John, go ahead.
Kermit, after Devontae's performance on Saturday, I guess how much of a chip was on his shoulder heading into it based on what you saw at practice, what you saw pregame? What were those conversations like?
Yeah, Devontae was probably the most vocal he's been. He was probably the most vocal he's been game day practice. I'm not talking about hollering and screaming. I can hear his voice. And he was just bound and determined he wasn't going to let our team down. He wasn't. He felt awful about that. I mean, nobody wants to win worse than Devontae. I promise you that. And, we look back at his shots. He had the same shots that he's been making, just one of those nights. That's just how you respond. And the senior guard just responded in an unbelievable way tonight.
And do you think this team kind of has, what it takes in the tank left to make a run and get to the NCAA tournament?
Oh yeah, no question about it. Yeah, we do. I mean, it's a hard battle, no doubt. We've got great energy. Just one of those nights the other night, and give Mississippi State credit. I think our team showed it tonight. We got a lot of long road ahead of us. But you know what? This time of the year, you just want to be right in the middle of the conversation, and it's right on us. And we just got to be hungry to practice and play.
Tyler, go ahead.
Kermit, how confident was the team coming into the game after the first matchup just under 2 weeks ago?
Well, I mean, obviously we have had some success against Missouri in a lot of games just like this one. We had to win at Missouri my first year. We had lost tough ones against Kentucky and Tennessee. Had to come really here to kind of solidify us getting in that large bid, and won an unbelievable game, kind of a comeback. I got so much respect for Missouri and Conzo and what they do. And, but our guys, we have confidence, and they played like it tonight.
Any other questions for Coach? Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Romello White will be up next.
All right, questions for Romello.
Ben, go ahead.
Yeah, Romello, Kermit said that Jarkel and Devontae came to him on Sunday and just asked for the afternoon off. How big was that for y'all? It's just a mental reset, and for him to show that trust in you guys. What was that like?
That was huge for us. I feel like we really, really needed that. After practicing 4 days straight, going into the Mississippi State game, and then the Mississippi State game, so we kind of needed that day off to just recover, get our minds right, and it really showed in practice. The couple of days ago, we had great energy, just amazing energy. Game day practice, we had great energy. Devontae, Jarkel, everybody was very vocal, and we just had great confidence. We had a lot of great energy, and I feel like we showed that tonight.
Neil, go ahead.
Hey, Romello, it looked like early in the game, the plan was to run the offense through you. When that kind of happens, does that give you some confidence moving into a game?
Yes, definitely. I feel like when coach wants to run the game through me early, I feel like he has confidence in me. So that just gives me more confidence and makes me just want to go harder for my teammates and coach just to win. I want to win so bad. So whatever challenge I get, I'm gonna try to do it as best as I can. Coach challenged me today to go out timid early and rebound the ball, and I feel like I just wanted to take my challenge.
It looked like late in the game, I know you weren't getting points, but late in the game, you were coming up with some big defensive plays. How locked in were you on that end?
I was locked in. I had great sleep. I just prepared myself to have a good game today. I knew how big this game was. I just knew my team was together. I knew we didn't have any fallouts after a Mississippi State game. I knew we was gonna come out here with energy. So I just wanted to do my part on both ends of the floor and just and win. I just want to win.
Nick, go ahead.
Romello, do you pay attention to the mock brackets and all of the things people say online about where you guys belong in or out of the tournament?
No, I don't really look at none of that because no, I don't look at none of that.
So coming into this game, what did you guys kind of feel was the importance of it? Did you feel like it was a must-win for the postseason, or did you kind of
definitely? This was definitely a huge win. Coach told us before this really like a really big game for us. It's a road win. They're a ranked team. They're a great team, and we really needed this one bad. And Coach really was telling us how bad this game was, how bad we needed this game, and just having us get ready. And I feel like we took it head on. In practice, we were all great. Everybody had great energy, and I mean, I feel like we showed it today.
Any other questions for Romello? Great. Thank you.
Thank you.